So I'm at one of the landmarks of my state, Olumorok. So I said, well, this is where I proposed to my wife about 8 years ago, right at the very top. So I came to visit again. And we're at the gallery. We're at the art gallery. Let me show you guys. It's no easy. Bye-bye, see you. We came to the art gallery at Olumorok. So I just want to buy some souvenirs. I promised one of my friends back at work that I'm going to get her souvenirs. So that's what I'm just here to do. Yes, so branded stuff like cast iron key holders. You want to come? Yeah, thank you. So this is some hardcore painting. We have Bafina Awolowo, hand painted or hand drawn. I have some Nigerian heroes. This of Obasanjo when he was still young. This is MK Abiola. And Wole Soyinka, of course, a lot of people know him. So some artwork. The artworks are actually nice as a solid. And we have some textured art, like they actually made up pieces of metal and some other things and painted over, so it feels like they are real, like 3D. Look at this guy. What's his name? MI at some point. So we got some textured art. I know he did a track with MI at some point. Some traditional headwear, like this. Of all of them, this is my favorite. It's my favorite. It is made of scrap metal. I can see a spawn, some chains, some bike parts there. Well, maybe there's a fork somewhere there. Me and my best friend. So we came to Olumorok. It's one of the, can I say one of the most popular tourist center in Ogun State. I can't go in. The smell is, they have all the spices and perfumes and ado and all these things. I'll just start sneezing. And once I start, no one is going to stop me. So, like I said, it's the, if not the largest. Let's climb now. I will be gentle about this. I'm not in a rush. I'm not in a rush. Thank you, sir. Tickets torn. It's time for me to go up the hill. You don't have to go fast now. Come down. History has it that this town was, or this place was a hiding place for people in this town during the war times. And that's where the name came from, Abeokuta, that is under the rock. So people that took refuge here were hiding from wars and assailants and people that would come and rob them or pillage their towns. And it has been touched up right now, but about 20 years ago, 30 years ago, when I was still quite little, we had to climb. Now you have an elevator shaft. We can actually climb easily, like 2 different elevator shafts. But I still like to do things the old way, the old school way. My wife is busy watching the match. And really from the top of the mountain, on top of the hill, you can see the whole city. And trust me, you can get the best reception here for TikToks and internet. Almost halfway done. You guys can see me. So we're halfway done, and I can already see some part of the city. So it's a popular, if not the only, that attraction. My wife is not interested in this store. She's more interested in football. Yes, Abeokuta is my hometown. Yes, it is. it is my hometown. I'm proud of it. At least when we're counting cities that have tourist attraction, my hometown is one of them. So at this point, this flat ground, Abalegba, not even Abalegba. At this point, I'm halfway, like halfway of the hill, and it's marked like a resting point. So at this point, I can see by the third of the city. At this point, I can see about a third of the whole Abeokuta. Just visit some old sites. I'll give you guys some nice information at the end of the tour when I get to the top about this place. Why it's significant to me? Yeah, it's a nice place to visit. Why this place is significant to me, and I give it special attention anytime I come here. I'll give you guys that information when I get to the top of the hill. Like I said, I'll give you guys some information about this place and why it's significant to me. Anytime I come back. Madam is busy with World Cup. No time for Lumorok. So onward and upward. So like I said, we got it to halfway, like let me just say halfway of the trip. So upward and onward. I knew you look for a place to sit down. Unless nobody you. Okay. I'd have taken a picture of her, but she's too busy with
I'm not taking a picture now.
I'm making a video.
Okay, you're making a video.
TikTok video. She's too busy with the World Cup and what's going on. When you get married to a soccer fan, that's what you should look out for. Be prepared. So upward and onward, we're going up the hill. I'm going to go upstairs by this through the steps. Just in case you're looking for me, I'm going through the steps. So we have some other tourists taking pictures. Queen is not greeting anybody right now. She's obsessed with Messi and the way the match with Saudi Arabia goes. Yep. So upwards and onwards. So I'll be my own tour guide. And I hope I do a nice job for you guys. So at this point, this used to be the entrance. That's now become some kind of shrine. This used to be the entrance to the enclave where people took refuge during times of war. Thank you, Akonkon, for the likes. This used to be the entrance, but some kind of shrine. I can see a lot of booze and blood and feathers and stuff. So, I didn't mention to you guys that I'm not really a fan of heights. So, I should receive a lion or something for doing this. I don't do heights at all. Like, I'm not a fan. Zero. Zilch. Zero fan of heights. My legs are already shivering. But upwards and onwards, I must tell you. Yeah. So, if I went through the elevator, I would have come up this way. And that would have been a very lazy climb. And that would have taken out the fun from it. So, this is me at midpoint. Basically midpoint. Saying hi to you. Scared shitless. And I'm not really climbing heavily, like fast. I'm already panting. So, from here I can already see like a third of the whole city, like this way. So let's go. Let's keep going. The aim is to get to the very top of the rock. I won't be going the rough way because there are two ways to get to the top, actually. There are two ways. There's a rough climb, which entails me using my hands and feet to climb. And there's the easy climb where some stairs or steps were created. There's a stairway kind of, you have to bend my head to get through. So at this point, this is a rough climb. I'll have to grasp and use my legs. Monday, I am having a nice time actually. I'm I'm at Olumo Rock in Ogun State, Abeokuta. I would have to climb with my hands and feet up this way to get to the top. But I can't do that with the camera in my hand. So from this place, you can see some part of the city. Let me flip my camera. Maybe the light adjustment will work. Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, I've not even spent half of my holiday yet. So I'm very much enjoying the holiday so far. That's my city, just a third of it or a quarter of it. We still have a lot of fallow land. We still have a lot of fallow land. So, I'd have to bend my head again to go up the steps. Yeah, it is, I agree. So I have some nice information to tell you guys when I get to the top of the hill. My wife is watching the World Cup, so she refused to climb with me. She's watching the World Cup, so she refused to climb with me. So I'll be climbing the steps. This is the new way that was made for people that want to go up to the very top without hands and feet grasping and climbing. So I have steps, stairway. Well, you can see that. So why this place is called Abeokuta, I mentioned before, is because during the war times, it was used as a shelter. Those many years ago, over a century ago, it was used as a shelter in war times. So I don't know if there's anywhere to go again. No, so yeah, so I didn't buy them for me. I bought them for my friends. So I didn't eat it all actually. I gave most of it out. I still have some stock it. Yeah, so I've gotten to the top, I think. Yep, I've gotten to the very top. And like I told you before, my feet are shaking, like shaking. I don't really do heights. Nope. I'm not a height person. I'm not a height person. So if I remember correctly, this building used to be called the first school in the town. Right there on the rock. It's old and dilapidated now, but I think it's still in use. Used to be the first school in town. I'm at the very top. Let me zoom out. No, heights don't just make me nervous. They give me the shivers. Like scaredy cat kind of shivers. You have this large piece of rock hanging off the edge. How they're staying, I don't understand. So that's the city. I think I showed that part before. The tree growing right on the edge of the rock here. So you can get a 360 view. Exactly, exactly. It looks like an elephant. The ears and the trunk and the eye and the tail end. I agree with you. Usually I would walk to those edges, but man, maybe some other day, not today. So I'm at the very top. So one fun fact about this place, I'll give you guys. This was where I proposed to my wife. At this very top. This was where I proposed to my wife, where she said yes. That was like 8 years ago now. So that's why it bears some significance to me anytime I come back. So anytime I'm in Nigeria, I would love to always come and visit this place because it reminds me of how and where it all started from. So I'm back here again. And funny thing is that all over the city and all over the states, you have rock formations all over. So it's not just here. But this one bears a significance as to, yay! I am relaxed. About a week after we came, we went for a camping program. We were like a home away from home. And that one took about 5 days. I returned about 2 days ago, and we didn't return to my folks' place yet. So we went and stayed in a hotel. So it was more of sleeping and eating. So it's quite nice to be away from work and patients. So let me put the camera here. I think I did a picture here where I jumped into the air some years ago. Let me see if I can still do it. I can relive that experience. I remember I did that like some years ago. The sun is in my face. It's a bit wonky now. Yeah, I did mention before that the weather is really hot, like hot. Like crazy hot. There are rock formations all over. this point, you can get a 360 view of the whole city. Yeah. I got myself some cold ice flavored vanilla flavored yogurt. That will help me on the way down. I'm going to make a screenshot of all these recordings. Then looking down straight away. So, nice. Yeah, so I got to the very top and I'm going back down all by myself. Wifey refused to come with me. Climbing down was much faster than going up. So this is my city again, and that's where I came from. I came from the very top there. Okay, Mandy. Thank you so much for being here. Hey, Paula in the house. Hello, Paula. Yeah, it has been a long time. I've been on vacation, and I was intentional about my vacation. I really wanted it to be vacation, like proper vacation. I'm enjoying my vacation. Messi in Argentina's team against Saudi Arabia. So she has no time for tourism right now. She's somewhere downstairs. I had to just leave her with her football. Actually, my shrine piece is here. He says the ancient route to the top. Ancient natural route to the belly of the rock and to the top of the rock. Mini ladders have been put here in place to facilitate movement. So basically, the mini ladders are just there, but you still have to climb and grasp on the walls and the floor to get your way to the top. So I didn't go that way anyway. I went through the steps because I can't climb with my phone in my hand. So I went the old route. But at the top, I could see my city, the entire view. I'll share videos of it later. So I'm on my way down now. I really don't do height. I'm really scared when it comes to height. But I just man up. And at the top of this mountain is where I proposed to my wife. I mentioned that earlier. I proposed to my wife at the very top of the hill, where she said yes. The elevator shafts that can take me to the top, but man, that takes out the fun and everything. Somewhere halfway on the up the hill, my wife is somewhere watching the World Cup. I can't get any tourism into her so long as she's watching the World Cup. I'm gradually climbing back down. Why this place was called Abeokuta, in my language it means under the rock. It's because in the time of war, about 100 years ago, people would hide under the rock, people in the city would come here to hide, and that's the entrance. It's been converted to some kind of shrine now, with all the blood spills and feathers and stuff. But people would hide under the rock in the wartime, and that was their safe haven from from assailants and neighboring cities or neighboring towns or villages that would come and attack them. So it has now been converted to some kind of tourist center, and I think it's like the most famous in this state, and one of the most famous in the whole country. Someone is concerned about watching the football match. I got some souvenirs. A friend of mine said she wanted something that had Nigeria on it, so I got this one. It's like a key ring. It has Nigeria on it and some landmark of Nigeria engraved on it. But there's a mosque somewhere on there. And I got another lapel that talks about my state. But it has the Nigerian coat of arms there. I'll find mine. Yeah, yes, actually, I agree with you. If only they would do. Oh my god, I think I misplaced the smaller one. Okay, I've seen it, I've seen it. I've seen it. This one has a Nigerian coat of arms. Like a lapel, like a pin. So, this is me. Enjoy my vacation to and in Nigeria. Maybe I drop it again. I want to make sure I didn't throw it away. Did I put it back in my pocket? Oh yeah. Well, we can't control what people show actually. We can't control what people show, but Nigeria is beautiful. If not for the leadership that is gone awry, but we hope very soon there'll be a change of government and a change of mentality. But the country is beautiful. You can't take that away from them. The country is beautiful. The country is diverse. And there's a lot of treasures in the country apart from the gold, the coal, and the what you call it now, the crude oil. We've come to the end of the tour. Let's take a picture now. I'm ready. So I've not really been going live. Another thing that the hotel I'm staying, the Wi-Fi is kind of crazy. It's not working for anything else. So I have to resort to my mobile data.
No, smashed.
Hmm?
Yeah. I hope you're not there.
No problems. Okay.
Sorry, don't stop again, 2-1.
We've gone to the top of the hill. I'll take you guys to the very top of the hill and brought you back. That's Olumo Rock in Abeokuta, aka Under the Rock. So it's the highest part of the whole city, if you don't count the mass. And historically known as the hiding place or refuge place for people that were hiding from assailants in the times of war, about 100 years ago. So it's Abeokuta. And from the top, you can see the entire city. And this is why I proposed, at the very top is why I proposed to this queen here.
Very top. That was
So it's a very, what you call it now, significant tourist center. And it's always a good memory for me to come back here anytime I find myself in this city or in this country. This is Olumo Rock, Nigeria, in Abeokuta, Ogun State. So from the very top, I showed the first school in the city, in the town, 360 view. And for people that are too lazy to climb up the steps, there's an elevator shaft. I'm not one of those people. So I climb up the old school way. I can't imagine how many calories I've burnt from walking up and down the hill. And Holy Spirit, I look up to you. Yeah. So we have gotten to the end of the back to the bottom of the hill. Oh dear, okay. Time to get some native food into my system. Once again, this is Olumo Rock in all its glory. The popular tourist center in Ogun State. Thank you guys for joining me on this tour. I'll see you guys again. Bye bye.